GIPS gets its own learning module in Topic 10, so let's cover it briefly. You don't need deep technical mastery at Level 1, just a conceptual understanding of what it is and why it exists. GIPS is a set of voluntary ethical standards for how investment firms calculate and present their investment performance to prospective clients. The key word is voluntary. Firms choose to comply with GIPS. It's not a legal requirement. But once a firm claims GIPS compliance, it has to follow the standards fully and consistently. No cherry-picking which parts to follow. Why does this exist? Because before standards like this, firms could present performance in wildly inconsistent and sometimes misleading ways, showing only their best-performing accounts, using favorable time periods, or excluding funds that closed after poor performance. This made it nearly impossible for prospective clients to compare one firm's track record against another's on an apples-to-apples basis. GIPS solves this with a core idea. Firms must include the performance of all actual fee-paying discretionary portfolios in composites, groupings of similar portfolios or strategies, so that a prospective client sees the whole picture of how a strategy has performed, not just the highlights. This directly connects back to Standard 3D, performance presentation, and Standard 1C, misrepresentation, which we covered earlier. GIPS is essentially the detailed technical rulebook that helps firms comply with those broader ethical principles. At Level 1, you mainly need to know what GIPS is, that it's voluntary but binding once claimed, why it exists, comparability, and preventing cherry-picked performance, and that it complements, not replaces, the code and standards. Recap: GIPS is a voluntary standard for calculating and presenting investment performance fairly and consistently, built to prevent the kind of misleading track records that Standard 3D and 1C already prohibit. Last episode, how to actually apply all of this on exam day.